everybody, this is Minecraft Guy 105 here, and today I'm going to be showing you Windows 10. So I'm using Bandicam because Fraps doesn't like my desktop. There's an option to record it, but it doesn't work. It didn't work on Windows 7 for a while either. I got it to work once, I don't know how. So maybe there's going to be a fix for that, I don't know, but let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to talk about the installation. So down here in the bottom of the screen, there was a thing that said install Windows 10. There's a Windows 10 button. So, I clicked that and I went through the process. It would say it would take about between like a few days and a few weeks to get me in queue and get the download ready to install. And it wasn't a few weeks, it was actually a few days, or not even days, it was actually a few seconds. So pretty much instantly when I clicked update now or something, it started downloading it, which is pretty cool. And I was pretty nervous that all my files would be lost. So I saved important ones on my flash drive, which if you're going to update to Windows 10, I recommend you do, because there's a chance that everything could be deleted or something like that would happen. So just be safe and back everything up. So after that, it took an hour maybe to, well, actually it may have taken an hour and a half or 2 hours to download and install the entire Windows 10 and the entire process. But it was pretty easy. All my files are still here. No settings were changed really or anything. So that's how the installation went. Went fine for me. Could be a different experience for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started by showing you the bottom here, the new taskbar. So you see we have a Windows symbol. So if I click on it, they brought back the old Windows 7 style with the new Windows 8 style over here. So you see you have your most used programs here, and then recently added programs, File Explorer settings, you can turn it off or make it go to sleep, and all apps. So it's kind of the Windows thing there. And then over here we have like these little boxes, and I guess there's like mail, photos, and stuff like that. I don't even know. I probably won't use this that much, but yeah, you can resize these boxes. You can like right click them. You can pin it to the taskbar, turn live tile off, resize it, unpin from start. So that's pretty cool. You can also resize this box. You can make it taller or shorter. You can have it go up and down and left and right. I don't really want to make it tall or anything. I'm just going to keep it how it is. So that's pretty much this thing. There's also the bar down here. We can search for stuff. I'm pretty sure it asks for things on the internet, and it also searches your computer. So if you were to search %app data %, you can actually find that. It's the first folder here, and then you can just click on .minecraft, and you are here. So that still works pretty good. If that doesn't work for some reason, you can always click the start button and then push R, and then you can just type it in there, and that'll also work. So next we have this, which is Cortana. So you can ask Cortana things, and I don't know, I haven't used it a lot, and the time I have used it, it was kind of weird. So there's a microphone down here, and if I just say, hey Cortana, so, hey Cortana.
That's me.
It'll respond, and the voice sounds pretty cool. It doesn't sound like a robot. But just saying hello works. But if I ask it to do like a math problem, so what's 2 plus 2? It opens a website, which is pretty disappointing. I would think that it would say something back like Siri does. Also, I asked it to open Minecraft, but it opened this NoteBlock Studio. Not quite sure. I said Minecraft.exe and it still opened it, and then I tried to ask again later and it opened it in Internet Explorer. It just looked up open Minecraft, so I don't know, it's pretty weird. Yeah, Cortana. So looks like we also have some tabs here, notebook, reminders, and I guess provide feedback, and then yeah, I don't know. So next we have this down here, the task view, and when you click on this, it pretty much shows you every program that you have open, if you have any open, or you can create a new desktop. Now this is kind of disappointing to me. So I thought when you made a new desktop, it would remove all the icons. It would be like a separate desktop, kind of like on the Mac. But no, it's just a duplicate, exactly same. If I make a new folder on here, it'll make a new folder on the other desktop. And same thing with, if I make one on one, it'll make it on two. So what this is pretty much for is like, if I were to open a program here, just like Minecraft, and then I were to click on this and go to desktop 1, Minecraft's not open on there. So it shows it's open on desktop 2. So if I go to desktop 1, you saw it was open there for a second, but it's not anymore. So I can open programs on one desktop and they won't be open on here. So I was thinking that would be a little cooler, like you could just have a brand new desktop and it wouldn't be messy, but I guess not. And you can see that Minecraft's open here, so you have all your programs that are open here, and you can close them if you want to. So that's that. Next, let me just go down here before I get to anything else. Let's see, yeah, the speaker thing has changed a little bit. There's no longer a mixer, or at least I couldn't find one. And then we also have like internet, and we have notifications. This is new too. You can add notifications. I don't know. Then there's settings down here. I don't know. I probably won't use it a lot, but you can make new notifications if you want. And I guess it'll tell you. So if you have a notification to start working on a project at like when you get home, like at 5, instead of playing Minecraft, I guess you could do that. So next, let me just go to the new internet. So this is the new Internet Explorer. So I can just type in Google, go to a website, and this is pretty cool. So there's this little pen up here, and if I click on it, you can actually draw on the screen. Hi. I. There. So you can write on it. You can actually erase the letters. I guess this is just yellow. Oh, I know what it is, actually. It's a highlighter. So it will highlight over the words. It actually looks like a real highlighter. It's pretty cool. I can, of course, erase it. And I can add a new note here and say hi. And I guess if I click on it, it will go there. So maybe you're like shopping for Christmas or something, I don't even know. And you could have your number 1 option, then you could have your number 2 option. I want this because derp. And of course you can delete those. And also you can copy the screen. So I can drag this, it will copy it, and I can just paste it in Paint, I'm pretty sure. So that's something cool. Also, if I go to YouTube, and I couldn't do this before. You'd have to have Google Chrome to do this. So if I just go to my channel, if it'll ever come up, there we go, and I click on like this video, I can now change the speed of the video, which you couldn't do before on just regular Internet Explorer. You had to have Google Chrome. So I can make this like really fast if I wanted to, or I could go ahead and make it really slow. So all that good stuff. I don't know why it's doing that. Anyway, you can also draw in the YouTube videos, I think. So I could just draw like an arrow pointing on his head. Pretty cool. So new internet, whole new design there. So that's pretty cool. Also another thing is that the folders look a little different. It's just a couple minor things. The folders look different. A lot of the files look different, like text documents and things. The recycle bin looks different too. I have previously had Windows 7 and I switched to Windows 10, so I didn't have Windows 8. So this is a little bit of Windows 8, a little bit of Windows 7, and then some new stuff. So also the music has changed. So instead of Windows Media Player, we have this new thing. And you can play and pause songs. I don't know why. There. So I can play, pause, skip to the next song, change the volume, all that good stuff. So that changed. That's pretty much all that I know right now. You can go ahead and watch other videos. Maybe they'll have more things, but that's all that I know about Windows 10. That's pretty much it for this video, and thanks for watching.